1 gold piece. That's what we started with years ago, and through flipping and merching, we've been able to grow it to billions, but we're not done yet. Our final goal is to afford the most expensive possible gear set in this game, which mostly consists of 3rd Age. Thanks to the price of 3rd Age Druidic and the 3rd Age pickaxe, we need to earn ourselves 20 billion GP at least to afford this set. In the last episode, we made some investments and we're able to grow our cash stack. Today we're going to sell some of those investments and make some new ones in anticipation for 2 major updates, Yama and the Delve boss, that are coming out very soon. Okay, hello, it's been a while. You might be confused by what these items are. This is the Royal Titan items that, yeah, remember the Royal Titan release? That was a while ago. So way back in February, we started actually to make an investment I didn't talk about last time, and that is into these Lidness wards. You'll notice we already have about 30 of them, and we're trying to buy them slowly at about 4 mil each. Now here's the thought process. With the Delve boss, we have a new one-handed mage weapon, the Eye of Ayak. Gonna be a pretty meta-defining item, I think. So I think mage offhands are gonna go up. I'm not sure if we're gonna sell the hype or hold these long-term. There we are, we're starting to stack up on the new item. Just did a couple flips as well. We got 2 mil on the Venator ring, not bad. We've had pretty good luck on this. And 4 mil on some SGSs. So hey, we're making some money. Okay, so here's my flip tracker from the last month. Thanks to the Royal Titans, we're able to get about 250 mil in profit. Tons of money in the Twin Flame Staff, the new item, through just straight up flipping it and also combining the staff pieces. Super good. Every 4 hours we're grabbing more of these wards. I don't know how many we're going to stack up, just like 100 I think is what we're shooting for. Looking at the bank though, here are the items we have invested in. We have about 70 wards, some deck scrolls, and a bunch of impling jars, which unfortunately don't seem like they're really going up very much. This bet might not pay off, so we're probably going to sell these off. Hopefully we just don't lose too much money on them. So we bought some Echo Venator bow ornament kits for 2.4 mil. They crashed really hard, and look what we were able to sell them for. A solid 15 mil profit, nearly doubled our money. We're still making some money combining Twin Flame Staffs, but the profit is dried up a fair bit, but money is money. Okay, another flip I've been kind of trying out is combining Sunfire armor pieces. It's a little inconsistent because you need to buy 3 separate pieces, but here we go, we got 8 of each of them, which is the buy-in limit. Now the idea is we just go to the bank teller and combine them into a Sunfire armor set, sell them back for about a 500k profit. Well, that's what we're going to shoot for. Should be easy money. Oh, there we go. That was a 3 mil profit, so we had to cut the margin a little bit, but still pretty happy with that. Okay, it's time. We've started to slowly sell back these impling jars. Unfortunately, they just never really went up that much. We're gonna lose some amount of money, but not a horrific amount. These gourmet impling jars are pretty much break even. I think we're gonna lose like 10-15 mil on them. Whatever. The young impling jar is a little bit worse, 20-30 mil, but still not breaking the bank too hard. Just a waste of time, which is the worst part, honestly. And that'll leave us with just these dragon implings and the eclectic. Okay, just honestly a pretty solid set of flips here. Nothing really intentional, but we made like 5 mil on the Mage's Ring. Just an overnight flip, pretty much. Like a mil on the Ancient God Sword, why not? And 3 mil on these Ancient Wyvern Shields. Okay, so we picked up even more wards for 3,900. They dropped a bit and we were able to get 30 of them. I think we probably reached, well, we're almost at 100 wards. That's probably enough. We had like 90. 98, there we go, that's nearly 100. Also worth mentioning, we were able to sell our Dragon Impling jars for only about a 30k loss per jar. That's just 24 mil, but man, that could have gone so much worse because these things crashed by 100k each. So it could have been a 100 mil plus loss, but we were able to cut our losses. Unfortunately, those jars just didn't go anywhere. What are you gonna do? Just gotta cut our losses and move on. Okay, we got a couple interesting things here. Firstly, we bought 8 of these Tanal sticks for 694 mil, and we were able to sell them back for 724. So that is a 30 mil profit on 8 Ralloses, which is pretty massive. Just kind of a swing trade, I suppose you'd call it. And one item we're actually going to hold for a while, probably an investment, is the Avernic Defender Hilt. My guess is that Tormented Synapses are going to be strong at Yama. Thus, the Avernic will see a lot of use because Ember Light is one-handed. We will see. The Synapses are really expensive, that's kind of why I didn't buy those. But this is a guess for Yama, which is coming out sometime in the next month or two. Look at this, guys. So another item that I've invested in a lot historically is Enhanced Teleport Seeds, and they crashed this week from 2.2 mil down to 1700, 1800k. I think that's a good bet now at this point. They're very cheap. We're gonna try to snag some up for 1.8 mil or something. Because, you know, historically they eventually go up to 2.5, something like that. They're tied to the price of super combats, and probably super combats will go up with Yama. I mean, that's my assumption. So we're gonna try to buy a couple hundred. Oh, we insta-bought 100, oh my god. Okay, the seeds already jumped up. I almost wish I was able to buy more of them. So we'll hold on to those for a while. Now you'll notice I actually just bought and sold 1,000 Dragon Implant Jars. I realize the price swings around a lot. Maybe we should just try flipping them. We bought them for 425 mil, sold them for 437. I mean, that is just a 12 mil profit in a pretty short period of time. All right, another bet for Yama coming in. Burning Claws. 20 mil, I don't know if that's overvalued. They're not buying though, so I guess we'll find out. I'm sure future viewers are gonna be screaming at me that I'm an idiot, but we'll find out. All right, big news came out today, guys. There's a lot of speculation on the Avernic treads and whether they're going to change them. They've made them so they are upgradable with different boot options, which takes a bit of the bottleneck off of the Ranger boots, but everything else is the same, so I think they're going to jump up. We just saw this come out, so we're just going to quickly buy a buy-in limit of some of the boots. We're going to buy Eternals, we got them instantly, and we'll try to buy some Primordials and maybe some Ranger boots even. Okay, well that kind of worked out. We just quickly jumped on the hype train and then jumped off at the next stop. We're able to get 17 mil in profit on the Eternal Boots, which is not bad. 11 mil on Primordials, and about 13 mil on the Ranger Boots. So yeah, it's like nearly a 50 mil profit just from a morning's work. Can't really complain about that. You also notice we bought a lot of Huasca. These were 20k each a month ago, and with the Delve boss coming out in the summer, prayer regeneration could be really good there. It's going to be a long encounter. Huasca might go back up. So we bought 20,000 of them for 10k each. That is 200 mil. That's probably going to be sitting in the bank for a long time. Okay, we got some Burning Claws, guys. We got 16 of them for 19.2 mil. This one I'm a little unsure about. It's theoretically, I think they are going to be good at Yama, but they're just such a reasonably common item compared to Dragon Claws. Is the supply just going to fuck me? Find out soon. But yeah, here's the bank so far. We have a couple of different investments, some of them long-term, some of them not. Got 100 wards, Burning Claws, Enhanced, Crystal Teleport Seeds, all kind of for Yama / the Devil Boss. And a couple other odds and ends we're just kind of holding for a while. Okay, one other addition we made here is the Torva Full Helm. Now with the addition of Oathplate, it appears that Torva will be somewhat replaced at some encounters, but the Torva Helm is one piece you're probably going to carry on wearing. So we got 3 of them, and we'll see with the release of Yama if these go up a lot. If the Torva Full Helm becomes way more valuable than the others, I think this could go up to 250, 300 maybe. We unfortunately weren't able to snag any Bellators, but we would have made bank. We got 5 mil just in a single Bellator flip. Okay, final bet for Yama, then I think we're literally out of money. We only have 340 mil left. The Dragon Pickaxe. New mining method. I swear to god I tried this before, it just never works out, but we're gonna do it again. The rest of our cash stack and Dragon Pickaxes. Alright guys, Yama's coming out in a week. Good luck us. Okay, we got some mixed results, guys. Let's start with these pickaxes. Bad call. We're holding up for hope. It's only the first day. Maybe these will go up over time. The Enhanced Crystal Teleport Seeds, quite good though. They're currently sitting around 2,900. So we're gonna see if we can get 3,200 for them. Unfortunately, we only had 128 seeds. If we had actually got our full buy limit, we would be laughing right now, but we did not. Torva Full Helms, I think they're going to work out pretty well. We're going to try dumping them in here for 220 mil. No, not 220k. yeah, a 20 mil profit per piece is not bad. Not a huge movement on that. Okay, the surprise winner though, the Elidness Ward. I had these for the Delve boss, but honestly, I'm just gonna sell them off now. They're going for like 5,500 right now because magic turned out to be really good at Yama, or at least a more chill way to kill it, and the ward has gone up by like 2 mil from what I bought them for. So we're gonna try selling them for 6 mil. Okay, well, our Torva helms sold off at least, but 52 mil profit. Okay, well, this is a bit wishful thinking, but we dumped our Vernix and Burning Claws in for 30% more than what they're worth right now. We're huffing some Hopium right now, but we'll lower them as needed. Alright guys, so most of our investments are sold off for Yama. Some good and bad. Let's start with the good. The Enhanced Crystal Teleport, quite solid, even though we only sold them for 2.7 mil mostly. Still 120 mil profit, really pretty damn good. Vernix also not bad. We sold them for about a 30 mil profit. And by far the biggest winner here, actually the Ward. We've nearly sold them all off for 6 mil, and that is a 180 mil profit. Pretty damn good. The bad claws, we got minus 80 mil on those. So we kind of got fleeced on that one. And these dragon pickaxes haven't even sold yet, but we're probably going to lose like 25 mil on them as well. I should have known better, guys. The pickaxes are never a good play. There's just too many of them. Alright, so after everything's said and done, we finally crested the 4 bill bankroll. It took so long, and hopefully we can speed things up, but we're finishing the episode off at 4 bill. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. In the end, from Yama, we ended up making about 300 mil just from the update, and a bunch of odd flips, maybe bringing us up to about 400 mil in profit this episode, which is pretty good. And with a new update, there might be some interesting flipping methods I'm going to try out, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.